it and the free when him said the Continental Club Masters Glorious Accra Hearts of Folk. And now and I'm resume training. Hearts of Folk resume training and now after some break it team no I'm go to aba. One break it team no. Na kai some break it team na. Yes, Black Galaxies answer resume company ne. Now it's 3 players of Hearts of Folk tenye me see be so here be at the Hearts of Folk 3 players and the team resume of Pobimaya. They will not be there. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asare, Hamza Isa, and Afi, a branch of the Calvin Osesibe. These 3 players will be at Pram Pram, a Black Galaxies, a resume training. Yamra Kotoko, Asante Kotoko, a resume training, and now our Dokojachi training grounds. Now, Dokojachi, 3 players of Kotoko, they will not be part of the training. Wamoso, Edomania Chem, our Black Galaxies, the Etienne, a branch at the day at the Emmanuel entry or Black Galaxies camp. Albert Amwa, Aviator. Last week he had when you call up at the PM of the Black Galaxies. Now, according to you, impressive code did Dramani Bruta and Albert Amwa, and so will not be available. Dauda Saka will also not be available. As Santegro Okradia, equipment officer, Okoronko Isamadu, one also the equipment officer at the mother Black Galaxies. Also, Ebekobi, Frederick Asari is injured, and for that matter, one more anchor Black Galaxies, one more Etima, one more Shakampi, I say, and 2 teams ringina, a resume campaign, and now had to fuck at Pobimai, and our Sante Kotoko, and our Dakojachi, stay tuned, and now Phyllis Guano, and your Phyllis Kitwakra, Medina, and so at Bamau, now Accra Hearts of Oak, Mame and your stories Kakra, and some free almost here, number 1, a branch and it did the self or say, Funny to page in the swami. Na seto say, okay, send Zempi, Ebetoja, sa Ebra, has 4, Emma letters on the 1st of December. On share training, I say, or share training, I say, about training game at my Hearts of Folk. A lot of the spectators, young betray game be, no more impressed. Coach and the team, Adi Abubakar Watara, after watching the boy for less than 20 minutes. And what done, no catch a technical team, we need this boy. It is Seth or saying, no question of home, and so impressive Hearts of Folk handlers, no technical handlers. One of the recommendation at the Aquacoma, the Hearts of Folk board. So I'm signing a branch, and no, and our branch ever say a quarter crumb Tachimai. So I'll call Kotoba. Oh, Nan Samaba, and I said to say to a Sante Kotoko. Set to say to a Sante Kotoko. I can confirm to you, say a true, set to say Kotoko, any interest, especially because number 10 for the Kotoko Airport. Prices are empanya some ketwa and tisan komodian akoso me pacho teniepa Hearts of Folk I propose a 2.5-year contract at the myself or say at the manager say on him 2.5-year deal and a Hearts of Folk I propose at the myself or say ya and also at the manager e bachire o makin kan mwahwe e bia na crosses bi hom so mo anya happier no makacha Hearts of Folk e bia ha de mo yifri man kepe ebia ha mo define and kepe no mo din komo me patcho set or say exclusively. I can report to you this morning say wakache the agent say until with only Hearts of Folk tenie set or say eh and kofa ke bia kira na che and I said to say and was suffer from indecision and I said to say and I will yo waya or ko hanu abaha as won to take decision asante Kotoko asabe to dwaso obani adia set to say catch the manager ne say only Hearts of Folk nkwana endili won't deal with anybody from Kotoko. That is information I can give you this morning. It's a 2.5-year deal about half season here. That's 2 years and also at the name away at the free opa me don't sabano at the tuja me patcho Hearts of Folk ashe asamwa boating FA a back from Singapore unim so koy eko pm our Singapore. Yes, mo kai team Duli Mokta FC ha tententebe me de mamo na branch na asampa gentia wabano dia in the afternoon you bet you komopi sir a branch the proposed $150,000 deal no amaso e baba so or baba for the new marco gentia all of that in the afternoon when we sit down ya be masa update no and so at the free ho me jina Hearts of Folk ashe minim se obanya under 17 womakwata ya ni tin and so at Theophilus Ayamba at the mama ameda sepa mo kind no ebra ye transfers before season eba be shase no sa boy we me kan no asem at the chel Theophilus Ayamba ɔyɛ Ghana under 17 wɔn a player odu ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ the Ashanti Regional Schools and Colleges Boys Soccer Competition a ɔsɛ kyirikyiri senior high school the champions okes akwadaa ne den ɛde Theophilus Ayamba wɔn edi tintiman ɛde ma ɔmo Hartlepool ɛde ika kɔ last season akwadaa no na ne mpanyinfoɔ no ɛpɛ sɛ ne team no ɔbɔ no ɛwɔ adwira yes odu ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ adwira ɛhɔ ɛna wɔbɔ bi kurom sɛ kyɛdima sɛ adwira ɛhɔ ɛna akwadaa no bɔ na ɔmo twɛ sɛ kɔmmenya right to dream academy na ɔmo ne right to dream akɔyɛ 30-70 na nka akwadaa no awura hɔ minim deɛ akɔsie has asa activity ɔmo interest ɛwɔ akwadaa ne den ɛde Theophilus Ayamba mu ɔmo ani abere paa ɛhwɛ sɛ ebia wɔn ɛbɛnya boy no there is another boy Joshua Fusaini odu ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ the Ashanti Regional Schools and Colleges Boys Soccer Competition a akwadaa na imagine top scorer onim sɛ akwadaa no ɔhyɛ 4 goals in 5 games akwadaa ne den ɛde Joshua Fusaini wɔn nso no ɔsi akan ɛde ma ɔsɛe kyirikyiri senior high school Joshua wɔn nso Hartlepool ani abere onim sɛ has wɔn ɛma scouts ɛbɛhwɛ tournament ne bia wɔn ɛhwɛ sɛ ebi wɔn bɛtuma nya boys no na wɔn de wɔn akɔ a wei ɛyɛ kakra efiri ɔba ɛna mo de wɔn nsɛm no ɛde ɛto dwa ɛde ama yɛn n'akyiefo Hartlepool wɔn ɛbɛtouch down ɛwɔ Kumase nyame yɛ adoma Friday to prepare for that all important game a ɔmo ne Asante Kotoko bɛpɔ ɛyɛ Friday ɛna has ɛbɛtouch down mede wɔn nsɛm no ɛde egyaw ɛnɛ ɛwie ɛna nɔpɛ yi live ɛwɔ akoma 87.9 FM now meekɔ Asante Kotoko menya adwuma kakra ɛwɔ korɔbea so yɛ ɛnso ɛmfa yɛn n'akyiefo ɛna nɔpɛ yi deɛ tiɛ ɛne sɛ bɛdi kaka kyerɛ wo sɛ wowura mu agya yes training na ɛbɛba so na Benjamin Asare akasa ɛde afa Hartlepool game a wɔn to Kotoko ɛne ɔmo bɛbɔ Ben Asare ɔyɛ goalkeeper de ma Hartlepool wɔkipi 7 clean sheets in 12 games aberante no ɔperforming yie paa ɛde ma Hartlepool ɔsehwɛ ɔno Benjamin Asare ɔde to dwa so ɔyɛ highly confident sɛ Hartlepool ɛba bɛhyɛ Asante Kotoko ɛwɔ Kumase on Sunday.
Ẹ̀yin àfihàn náà mi ní Kotoko bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀ ẹ̀na mi ní ọmọ nsọ àbọ̀ dáadáa mi ní mọ̀ ọ́mú na football dey be that easy just why I say as at now I'm prepared for them but it's football but just why I say ball pa say they mainly go a they share the yam there ẹ̀na mi ka say football dey be that easy but mi wish any mi concentration any be answer that match ni say nyame yɛ adum na nyame sister because wohwɛ so far matches in the ɔmo ne asa bɔ no na ɔdo sɛ ɔmo tumi ogu ne yɛ akyerɛ na so yɛ nya this victory na bɛtumi amu mayɛ bɔ anyama ha yɛ ɔyɛ amayɛ
ɛno ɛyɛ Benjamin Asare Hartlepool captain and goalkeeper na ɔse hwɛ ɔbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ dako obɛnya Black Stars call-up nyame yɛ n'adom na ɔnya Black Stars call-up a ɔno ɔbɛyɛ adwuma na ɔbɛyi impressive pa
so far me ban no so me nu me hu yɛ sɛ me ban asen we bia nyama kyɛ dan kɔ yie na so I'm so impressed sɛ me kɔ yɛ nyama bia tɔ yie ama ɔmo so ɔmo nya me gye sɛ so for my time good pa because emi na yɛ me adwuma it is a pressure for me that rather than paying for me na any management ni so far me let me aka say because keepers in there does na ɛwɔ system no ana so far so modern bonsu na e bia obi wɔ akyi a obi say oh this goalkeeper is very good ana me so me adwuma ana so far so me appreciate what me adwuma na me yen because me say so far nyama kɔ yama because once I me adwuma no the say me actually be so far me won say if they give me the opportunity I can do it two chef from since last 2 seasons na performance me so good if you want say performance me good in all those say the opportunity na me nya na so say one kasa do we need to out me say yes it deserve and I'm a good goalkeeper
ɛno ɛyɛ aberante ne den ɛde Hartlepool goalkeeper Benjamin Asare ne nsɛm ɛno no now meba Asante Kotoko wɔnom ahwɛyɛ madika ka kyerɛ sɛ Kotoko resume training ɛnɛ ɛwɔ adako gyakye Asante Kotoko resume training na deɛ tiɛ ɛne sɛ contingent a wɔnom ɛwɔ Black Galaxies ɛyɛ 3 players ɛna official baako wɔn ade wɔn ni bɛkyɛm ɛwɔ enti Emmanuel Entwi Albert Amoa Dauda Saka 3 players they will be at the Black Galaxies camp na afei Okoronko wano enso ɛyɛ equipment officer ɛdema Asante Kotoko ɔnani akyɛm ɛwɔ Black Galaxies mame ɛnka nkyerɛw sɛ Kotoko ɔmo resume training ɛna focus ne nyinaa ɛbɛyɛ preparations towards the Hartlepool game meetings akɔ meetings upon meetings akɔ so ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ geared towards number 1 ɛkwan Asante Kotoko ebe for so na one more enya more people at the ababe remo ewo the Baba Sports Stadium into attendance meeting akoso regional circles council chairman afe former national circles council mpanyifo nyina wɔn aguso ɛne mpanyifo ɛyɛ meeting ahodoɔ a wɔn ɛhwɛ kɔ ɛbɛfa so na afei wɔn atoto nneɛma ama nneɛma akɔ yie ɛno ɛyɛ number 1 maame nfa ntodwa the latest on 3 strikers of Kotoko latest on the 3 strikers of Kotoko and I said 3 strikers on we training with Kotoko. Number 1 Kwame Poku Baye Kotoko ede contract emano Kwame Poku ene the management ehwemu no omagiatum a 2-year contract makransa nka IMC abaya monye no 2.5 no mo half season we nwie na 2 years that anim enya sa will get to January 2026 and you may have to renew contract and all of that and take 2.5 and 1.5 and you are able to plan your season very well. One trainer why you could that player also or no na air na for January the contract who are a bad thing at the amount. Kwame Poku Baye the chance on the management adjatum all the terms of the contract amount I'm paying for the man be Bia Kwampoku adjatum and we expect this week obesa ne contract no return documents no at the amount Sante Kotoko. Isaac Minta matchem dia chose Isaac Minta twen se obede no oko FIFA TMS no so a Isaac Minta the last club and so reflected as Adriana Stars esan say club no won Libya or to Isaac Minta no register no et Isaac Minta the last club reflected sa branch no Adriana Stars player enti Kotoko register na enyeye Kotoko register na enyeye diamete and so Isaac Minta at the atum or chance obenya ni floating status no declare no as a floating player the moment you be declare as a floating player per Kotoko or register him esan so 2-year contract Kotoko dia man afa Samson Eduku dia no Kotoko ajatum se offer Samson Eduku ene na ayadwuma Samson Eduku ajatum so on krobia Sante Kotoko be adwuma name difference ni a branch de did Samson Eduku ono so ne ITC unim so free Ghana ekopiem ewo Iraq enti Iraq no okoy no a branch na atwen se ne ITC ne ababelande Samson Eduku ITC ne lande pe se Kotoko efa Samson Eduku ne de is not in doubt I idea Asante Kotoko for wam aye ho adwuma wie omo for Samson Eduku no ababa adwuma enso ade amomo this I can confirm to you afei mama emfa bani enchemo justice nkuku play to renew or not to renew justice play to extend or not to extend me pacho me di kama o Phyllis mama Sanfa Phyllis we emfa ma Asante Kotoko makacho say omo contract with my justice play no omo a review contract no yes proposal no mo de call no mo review no yes he say makacho say justice play in the camp omo pay between 10,000 and 12,000. Asante Kotoko is hovering around 8,000 for Justice Blay as we speak. Kotoko hover around 8,000. Enya bad kra. Name tienye Justice Blay. Agent Miansa a contacted Justice Blay. So bet me any deal at the man outside of Ghana. And in fact, the Americans a deal no, the soccer was from kra. Reportedly, justice will earn around $3,000. The offer and the sopano and then I'm $6,000 to $7,000. And none say Justice Blay send your mother queer unim say Justice Blay penny age not the bono and they a bit difficult say team be iskazo koto Justice Blay. That is the truth. What to pass is here now it is a Kotoko. Isika koto a 32 33 year older. I'm sure so you could support our ninja. It is an team biati ubianwa or you willing. So about Pompey says he can be $100,000, $200,000 at the Justice Blay. But esa osumpa Blay at the assume Asante Kotoko osumpa Blay at the assume Asante Kotoko and penny for a willing. Say wamu ebe jai ama Justice Blay ako se kobasa eswakwa Justice Blay ebe ko penny for input to impediment on the way. Blay contract no ebe expire in January. Ebe January ya. Justice Blay ne contract ebe in January. Sa enete. Enti no se de ade ampanyifo ehwere se branch de betumi atoto nioma. Bia na se ne contract ne baba so a na boso enya sa de a proposal kwatkodi ama no. Justice Blay number of years make also accept it. De na difficulty na sika na e wo fom ena ampanyifo pagam de aba 8,000. That I can tell you say Justice Blay say amanani bia anya ya obesan ebo e de ama Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko goalkeeper Frederick Asare. Fred de ne ebi obeko mo kai say abrante imiru findi ousu for no da last season on da edema ai Accra Lions na time a Asare wo no tinechi wono ekwam se Moldova ho ba bi akwani din komo ba fie na ochem ska wagye o kai say former Kotoko goalkeeper Abalera enso ewuram ewo Moldova Danlad akopiem ewo Ethiopia coffee ene adea boys ne 3-4,000 de omfa no kwa ho wo fa no kwa ewo ho de metie ne tie on se ebra Kotoko ekofa abrante de din ede Asare de Kotoko he was coming in as a backup goalkeeper so time na Kotoko number 1 ne ade enti ni sika 7 na here say let's say form pa Kotoko even though he's the team captain open the least paid players are goalkeeper Asare Khan. It's Asare crowd the number of years Kotoko de man in fact conditions of the contract none has been met so far and a beer na a branch no eja hoko yes ne onu goalkeeper no tenechi Andrews Owusu formerly of Accra Lions akwano yeso okoye no enioma afa enya asem keto Accra entino for a branch did Frederick Asare to extend his stay with Kotoko a bad thing compared to a offer Justice Blade and Justice Blade and there unlikely Kotoko company first to see thing come around some of the players almost sign 1 year no almost year and at the end of this season and Komodia Bakoso Samba Ndongani O'Neil a branch the thing at the Joseph Ablo then player B at say Peter Midwakwa about 1 year into 24 ebe shashe edi ho nkoma we kakra yanso ya picking up and you don't 70 and ma tiefo a mo tie akoma 87.9 FM me ko na ma kakra edi asoso ene urama ba bia election sem barasi de agudi won sam no kakra edi ebrewo me pacho de tianie odi wani echema empanyimfo mo ya involved with our sports ye mo contesting for elections obafa honorable Mustafa Yusuf oko Yagaba Kubori constituency he won enti Yagaba Kubori Mustafa Yusuf o win the seat no afe odwani HMA deputy sports minister honorable Evans Bobie oluzu the seat no the honorable Evans Bobie elusu ye de yam nwa pa ye honorable Ignatius Bavoua Sunyai West oye honor of Zwatemai honorable Igna elusu the seat no then Mr. Frederick Achampong no one sitting member of parliament the sitting member of parliament ankobiem and he was contesting to win that position na Frederick Achi elusu ye honorable Pius Enyam Hajide a Sojama constituency also contest he could not win and notable names are omo sports no more apart from Mustafa Yusuf winning the position no Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports Evans Bobie Elusuye Bafoua wano Swatramai owner Olusu the seat Frederick Achi executive committee member of the Ghana Football Association Olusuye Pius Enyam Hajide or a former Youth and Sports Minister Pius also Elusu the seat na we nyina no kakra efiri o eba ene don nsam no tudwa am atiefo a muti akoma 87.9 FM na Mr. Herbert Kwabena Amponsa Mensa wakasa Mr. Herbert Mensa akasa Herbert Mensa say party Ghana we are no more a powerhouse when it comes to football utimi lusu to Sudan Niger ni Angola say there Herbert Mensa say ka powerhouses a yanka ho yanhwe ene amfa ye ho ankwohye sa bracket ni yanya powerhouse bi.
When people go to the stadium 40, 60, 70,000 people they're expecting a finished product. They're expecting that you're wearing the jersey, that you are so well prepared. The systems work. You will see that when small teams are playing, and you see when Gambia is playing and other teams, there's no big star. And you will have noticed it even with Niger and Sudan and the rest. You're not seeing stars in the top Bundesliga clubs or Premier League or La Liga. But what you have are people playing with a system that makes sense. And they're playing in a coordinated fashion that makes sense. That's why the Cape Verde Islands and Comoros and the rest, there are no weak teams anymore who are playing. So what is it about our administrators that put a system together, which when they fail, they still have the guts to come and make excuses that nobody in their right mind would accept? We have to look inwardly at ourselves. A great sporting nation like Ghana is no longer a great sporting nation. All. You go to the Olympics, we've wasted taxpayers' money. You go to Commonwealth Games, you've wasted taxpayers' money. You go to Nations Cup, and the amount of money that is spent singularly on football, the political sport, if I can put it like that, is not acceptable. And there needs to be hard truths.
I know I Herbert Mensah, Netia, I don't know. Now, Herbert Mensah says, I want a GFA president, and Kwanko by Honko Giska da, Cabri Piano, Obe resist sponsorship, and they ran the Black Stars.
I remember after Kwesi left the scenes and they were entering into an election, I made a statement then. It's the same statement I made when I took over Kotoko that was so controversial that I believed in the case of Kotoko that the board members, Otumfo Pokuwari, had dissolved the board. But I was suggesting that there was a need for some board direction, but every board member should contribute a certain amount to be on the board. It's a privilege to serve on the board, so contribute to be. And I'm not saying that is the case of the GFA, but I think it would be great if it is. That certainly in a couple of elections back, I stated that whoever should be running the GFA, the easiest thing to raise money for this side of a beauty pageant is football. So therefore, you shouldn't go to the government and be really requiring the government. If I was running the national teams, I'd be doing that.
No, I Herbert Mensah, then somebody two channel. Now Herbert ended on the first or say rot blasters long ago, and I and take strategic measures to end that soon.
Something about we Ghanaians. I took over Kotoko, and people don't realize that 2 years before that, I was approached by some people to do the same. It's as though you have to reach the point where the club or the nation or the sport is down. So in my case, Kotoko could not field 11 players for a league match. So it's at that point that you have points deducted. You do not have a squad. People are bringing people from the village to say, can you play that? A light bulb goes on and says, we better fix this now. So what is it now? I've seen this rot in the Black Stars long before, even before the current management of the GFA. There's a certain direction in which we started going. Once you separate where you go in terms of the development of the domestic league and what happens in your school system and the pyramid scheme for excellence, once you separate that and you just simply think you can cut and paste, you end up where you are. And the problem is when you win. Because when you win, you think the problems have gone away without understanding that the underlying issues are simply not good enough.
I know I am Mr. Herbert Kwabena Mensah. I don't know. Now